We're collecting a water sample here. It's nutrient day out on Buzzards Bay, so we have volunteers all around the bay collecting nutrient samples that we're going to take to the Marine Biological Lab in Woods Hole for them to process. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what we're doing. We have 2 bottles for each station. We put the bottle in, fill it up a little bit, give it a rinse, get out any last wash water that's in there, and then we're going to fill up the sample at about 0.15 meters depth. We do this for a dark bottle and a light bottle for each station. One is to measure algal pigments and one is to measure nutrients. Both bottles go into our handy dandy cooler here to keep the samples at temperature while we're getting them around to the MBL so that they can process them. And they're measuring a variety of different nitrogen concentrations in this white bottle, also inorganic phosphate. And in the dark bottle, we're looking at algal pigments. We're about to measure water clarity with our Secchi disc. This is the Secchi disc. It's got a black and white face, and we're going to lower it into the water. You can see there's a measuring tape attached to it. We're going to lower it until it hits the bottom, or we can't see it, and it has hit the bottom at 0.8 meters. We can still see it, so the Secchi disc depth measurement is 0.8 meters, as is the total depth. So as a part of our water quality sampling, both for dissolved oxygen and for nutrients, we measure salinity and temperature. And in order to measure temperature, we get about 500 mils of water in our graduated cylinder. We place our thermometer in there, give it a few seconds to reach the ambient temperature. And the temperature right now in this water is 25 degrees Celsius. After we measure temperature, we use a hydrometer, which gives us a relative measure of density that we use with the temperature in order to calculate the salinity of the water. And you can see it's bobbing up and down until it reaches neutral buoyancy, and then we read on the hydrometer, and the reading here is 1.020. And with the thermometer, with the temperature reading and the hydrometer reading, we can calculate salinity.